Go on, have a guess what I'm driving. Oh yeah, I'm overdosing on Chery big time. Just over a week after I drove the Tiggo 4 Pro and was blown away by it, I got a phone call from Warren and Kelson Chery saying they have just arrived, our Tiggo 8 Pros. Do you want to have a drive? Hell yes, of course I do. And I've come prepared because there's no ways that Chery are going to surprise me like they did with the Tiggo 4. I now know that they can produce good cars, but this is going to be a different story, going up in size, tackling the big boys, 7-seater, luxury SUV, and that is all the talk with Chery, is that luxury comes standard. It's a first-class experience. Done are the days where your list price for a car is literally a steering wheel and nothing else, and you've got all these options. We start with all the luxury, and that is how it is across the board. Big, brave talk, and geez, like they have done it again. Getting behind the wheel and driving, it's incredible. It really, really is. And where we were introduced to their 1.5 litre turbo petrol engine linked to their in-house 9-speed CVT, the Tiggo 8 is another award-winning engine for Chery in the Chinese market. Their 1.6 turbo petrol engine, and showing off a different transmission technology now as well. Running with a 7-speed dual clutch, obviously driving the front wheels silky smooth. Really an impressive engine pairing as well. The figures on paper performance-wise, spot on. You're looking at 145 kilowatts, 290 newton meters, a really comfortable drive, but I think most impressive is just how insulated the cabin is. I mean, we had a taste of it in that Tiggo 4, but this is really ramping it up to a whole different level. Yes, luxury certainly is standard, whether you are in the front row, second row or third row. Leather seats standard throughout the range, but we're in the top spec executive, which adds this really cool black and brown leather trim, and the quilting, that diamond pattern, is the sort of stuff you see on your Bentleys and your Aston Martins. Even little things like this, they talk about first class experience. So getting yourself into a comfortable driving position is really easy, because I've got a 6-way electronic adjustment on the driver's seat. The executive gives 4-way electrical adjustment on the passenger side as well, and it's these little touches that really do make a difference. Leg room, brilliant. This is my driving position. Fantastic headroom. The executive also adds in the panoramic roof, which I know is going to be massively popular in our market. And like we saw in the Tiggo 4 Pro, air vents in the back and a USB as well. What is cool with the executive, they do add air conditioning into the third row as well, so you can adjust the levels back there. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you, I'm talking about how you can adjust the driver and passenger front seat, but here in the rear as well, I've got a slider so I can slide my seat forward individually. I can also recline it, which is really, really nice, so you can get yourself further back into a comfortable position. And then of course they've got this drop down your armrest with the cup holders as well. They haven't missed anything, have Chery, in the Tiggo 8 Pro. You guys are going to love the tech in the cabin. Yes, that digital display is there. Obviously, the heart of it all is the big infotainment system, which connects you to absolutely everything Apple. Very easy to use. And I was raving about how they dealt with the dual climate control in the Tiggo 4. Well, now it's a screen. So, you know, the partnership with Jaguar Land Rover, well, it comes through. I mean, the layout here, the way the screens have been dealt with and positioned and treated is really, really premium. So you're probably wondering, what does the executive have that the distinctive doesn't, if the distinctive has everything? Well, from a safety perspective, 6 airbags across the entire lineup, traction control, stability control, all those sort of good things. But what they have added to the executive is a whole raft of safety things like blind spot assist, lane keeping, adaptive cruise control. These are the sort of things that, yeah, are available in your super crazy mad premium vehicles at a super crazy price. They've managed to bring a 7-seater to the market with everything at under 500,000 Rand. Pay a little bit more for the executive, and that is still coming in at under 550,000 Rand. The nearest competitors are 350, 400,000 Rand more expensive. You could buy a Tiggo 8 and a Tiggo 4 for the price of the competitors. That's quite incredible. I mean, the only rough thing about this Tiggo 8 Pro is me, the driver. So look, this was just a quick taster of the Tiggo 8 Pro. I definitely will be doing a full review on it. Yeah, Chery's not happy making little ripples in the market. They want to make waves, tsunamis. Brilliant.